You are going to be learning about different animal teeth and bird beaks this week. And you can tell by looking at an animal's teeth or a bird's beak what kind of food it eats. So to help us do this today, I got some of the skulls from my classroom. If you're in my classes, you have probably seen these. But we're going to talk about the teeth of these skulls, and we're going to think about what kind of food these animals might eat because of the shape of their teeth. Okay, and I have a couple of bird beaks. I have a couple of bird skulls. So they're two different types. They eat different things. So let's look at them. Okay, the first one is my biggest skull. Okay, this one right here, it's a deer. Okay, you can see where the antlers were. Up here, it looks like the antlers either fell off or whenever, like, I don't know, if a hunter got this deer, then he may have taken the antlers or they just fell off because they shed their antlers, right? Okay, so let's look at the teeth. If we look right here at the bottom, it's, well, no, this side. Oh, there we go. It's lost some of its teeth, okay? But if you look at the teeth from this side, okay, they all are kind of, I mean, they have little bumps on them, on their back teeth. And if you think about our teeth, the back teeth are also kind of bumpy like that, but they're just not real sharp. But they're good for grinding things. So a deer is going to eat mostly plants, and all of their teeth are shaped in such a way that it can grind and break up the plants, kind of like leaves and grass. They also like to eat some fruit and some seeds. And so all of the teeth of a deer are kind of flat. Oh, sorry. Little bit rigidy just so that they can help grind up the food and break it down small enough for them to be able to swallow it. Okay. Now, opposite of those kind of teeth, a lot of kids in my class really like this skull. If you remember what it is, you guys, see if kids in my classes can remember what this is. Let you think for just a second, see if you remember. Okay, it's like it's coming in, like dun 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 dun. Ah! Okay, so this is an alligator gar, not an alligator gar. Okay, a fish. This is just the skull of it. Usually has a fish body off the end here, but look at these teeth. Oh my goodness. Do you think this critter only eats plants? Look at those things. What do you think those teeth would be used to do? Okay, this alligator gar eats other fish, and it has to catch them and shred them up. Okay, it's like it's meat, and it's tough, and so it has to have these sharp teeth to be able to shred the fish up and be able to eat it. Okay, so he has these really sharp teeth. Alligator gar are pretty cool. We don't have to worry about them at the lake. We have never been bothered by an alligator gar. We've caught a few in a net, but they don't ever bother us. Okay, it's not like a shark in the ocean might bite you. The alligator gars in the lakes are very afraid of people. I don't think they know they have these crazy sharp teeth that people would be afraid of, right? So this is an alligator gar, and those sharp teeth are for eating meat. Okay, sorry, it's very windy out here. Should have pulled my hair up. Okay, another type that we have here is this. Whoop. Okay, sorry, I got to get it in front of the camera. Okay, this guy kind of has both types, right? If you look down here at the bottom, he's got some of those kind of flatter, still rigidy, but flatter teeth in the back. And then it's got these sharper teeth up in the front. Okay, and on the very front, whoops, sorry, I'm trying to keep this in the camera. It has a couple of little flat teeth. You might be able to see it from this side. There they are. Okay, up in the front. There you go. Right there. Those little bitty flat teeth on the front to take bites of things, maybe like fruits or vegetables. But it also has this really fang kind of teeth too. So when you think of an animal that's like this is going to be, there's a word for it, like the two animals we have looked at so far. This one only eats plants. okay? This one only eats meat. There are words for these types of animals, right? The types of animals that only eat plants are, do you know the word for that? See if you can think of it. Herbivore, okay? And then the animals that eat just meat are carnivores. What is the name of an animal that eats both? This type of animal right here eats both. That has the type of teeth that can grind up plants, has the type of the teeth that can tear up meat. What is an animal that eats both plants and meat? Can you think of it? It's an omnivore, okay? So this guy, honestly, I don't know exactly what this is. It could be a possum. It could be a raccoon. Possum and raccoons eat both plants and small animals. Like a raccoon will eat a lizard or a mouse, and so will a possum. If you are seeing a skull that looks like this, and you see that there are some teeth that are flatter and then some teeth that are sharper, some of the teeth in the front that are flat, you know how our teeth are kind of like this guy. We don't have as big of fangs, but we do have little fang teeth, kind of, I don't know if you can see mine right here. Right here. I don't have very big fangs, but some people have little pointier fangs than others, but the back teeth are kind of flatter. We have a little pointy teeth, kind of our fang teeth there, and then our front teeth are flat. So this guy has these flat front teeth. You know how when you bite a carrot, you like break it in the front with those front flat teeth, and then you grind it up with the back teeth. If you're eating meat, like ribs or drumstick or something, you tear it, right? You have your fangs. Okay, ready for the birds now. Okay, I have this bird skull. Ooh, what kind of stuff do you think this bird eats? Okay, look at that beak. Super sharp and pointy. Okay, so this type of beak right here, just like we have these sharp, pointy fangs of our animal here, this is a really sharp and pointy beak of this bird. So what kind of meat do you think, or I just told you, food. This type of bird is like a hawk or an eagle, okay, raptors of sorts, right? And they have to use this beak to poke and tear into its prey. So if you ever find a skull that looks like this, it is going to shred up its food. It's going to tear it up, and it's going to tear off pieces and swallow them, okay? And then I have, that's a pretty cool one, isn't it? I think this is probably a small hawk. This is one of the coolest ones that I feel like I found here, okay? And then this one's small. It's one of the ones I keep in my little jar because it's so fragile. Okay, this one's a little bird beak, okay? It's pointy, right? But it doesn't like curve down like this big skull does right here, okay? So it just kind of goes straight. So if you ever see a bird that has a beak like this little guy, have you ever seen a bird try to eat a sunflower seed? Or a seed? What do they have to do to seeds to get to the inside? They have to break open the seed, right? So this pointy little beak here, it's not real long. It's just kind of a short, pointy beak so that it can break open the seeds and get the stuff out. Now, if I had a hummingbird beak, that would be really awesome. But you know how hummingbirds have real long, skinny beaks? That's because they have to get that beak into the middle of a flower to be able to get the nectar out of it, right? So that is, it can drink from things. Have you ever seen a woodpecker? Another type of bird with a long, skinny beak. It has to peck into the wood and it gets bugs like way in the tree. So it has to poke in. But this little guy right here just eats seeds. It can eat fruit also. Okay. So it got really windy while I was out here. So anyway, this is my video about the teeth and the beaks of some of the skulls that I have. If we were in the classroom, I could show you in there. So if you guys are searching around your house and exploring out somewhere and you find a skull, you can look at the teeth and you can tell this is what scientists do. This is how scientists learn things about animals that are extinct. They can look at their teeth. If they have sharp, pointy teeth, they know that animal probably ate meat. If they've got some flat teeth and only flat teeth, they find out, oh, it's probably an animal that just ate plants. Remember what that's called? Herbivore, right? And the ones that eat just meat were do you remember that? Carnivore. And the one that eats both, that has the flat and sharp teeth, an omnivore. So if you are exploring around your house and you find a cool skull, see if you can take a picture of it and send it to your teacher. My classes, send it to me. Miss Ferris's classes, Miss Godecki, Miss Wood, Miss Hockaday, I'm sure they would love to see some of those pictures too. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. And I can't wait to see if you guys find any cool skulls and you can tell us what they ate. Be a scientist. Talk to you soon. Bye. Miss y'all. Love you.